Wheatley in trouble on his knees, got a hand pass away. Brown tackled immediately on receipt of the football. Ackermanis goes after it. Wheatley did brilliantly. Wonderful pick-up, clever hand pass. McDonald, interesting by Bruce, running down towards half forward, goes back to Wheatley. He's normally a pretty good kick. Well, that fixed him, although we'll claim it. Robertson's marked. Wheatley's away. Down towards half forward goes the kick. Robertson on the lead. It's marked about 52 metres out. Ward's run on. Interesting kick wide at the mark. Still Ward. Shoots. And I think he's got the goal. Well done.
Yeah, Daniel Ward that day just really broke the lines with his running and was probably the most exciting game that he's played for the Melbourne Footy Club.
2-on-1, and the one was stationary. Vardy to Ward, 55 metres out, unloads, good looking effort, that's better. Melbourne just holding Brisbane at the moment. That's the first step they need to take. And maybe now some icing on the cake. Very good mark, very good kick. Meeks has got it, 30 metres out directly in front.
And he's much better at this distance. He doesn't try and overkick the ball. You'd expect this one to sail through post high.
31 goals for the season, kicks truly. So they're edging closer.
I think a lot of people would be just surprised to know that he is the #1 player in the league of tapping the ball directly to Melbourne teammates, but his percentage is only 16% of times.
Snapshot from Green. I think it's okay. It's a goal. Brad Scott, big improver. 75 metres out, sends it back in yet again. Ellis back on the ground, dropped the mark. Socket off the ground by Whelan. Brown back to Whelan. This is Johnston. Comes out of the defensive 50 to Powell. To Walsh. Runs it up towards the wing. Go again to Ward. Ward can run at them. He's kicked 3 goals this afternoon, all from this spot. Goes inside the 50. He's got 4. It's the Whelan and Ward show. It's well played. Uze's hand pass got to Brown, to Johnston. Now he can run at them. Over the top, Powell needs to be quick. Takes on the tackle. A bad policy against Brisbane. Chance for Ward, or rather Walsh, came back to Vardy, goes down towards the pocket, Needs had it fisted away. It was brilliant defence down there by Lepic. Close to the boundary line, Johnston lights it off the boot. He's kicked it.
For Justin Lepic, if Nitz comes out and plants a knee into the back of somebody, he could take the grab or he could take a body with him.
Bizzle goes towards Neitz, off hands, down in front. He butters up again, somehow got it out of there. Plenty of Lions defenders around the football. Eventually, though, Barty emerges with it, snaps from 35. He likes it. Here come the Demons.
I reckon they're on a roll and you just keep going with the momentum while it lasts. I think we're seeing more and more goals come in sequences. They've got an extra player in defence in Whelan. He'll bob up with this ball. Headland at the other end is free for Brisbane.
Well, Whelan decided to hand pass back towards Ackermanis as it turned out. Walsh on his knees, goes to Whelan. They've got some time and space. Bizzle swings it out wide. They're running okay at the moment. Ward, Uze needs a kind bounce, controlled it pretty well. Over the top he goes. Wheatley, 55 metres out, punishing kick. It's bending back. Wonderful kick. Goal. McDonald goes up and thumps it down. Lions by 9 points. Johnston tackled as he got the football. Claimed by Power. No free. Off the deck by Uze towards the outer side. Plenty of time out there for Scott. Lays it off. White's got it. Looks back towards the middle. Chris Scott. Half distance pass. That was ambitious. Cleared the man it was intended for. Johnston was lurking behind to Wheatley. Now a chance for Green. Could have gone with the right boot. Decides against that. Goes to Robertson. And Robertson, I think, has kicked the goal. He has. Russell Robertson.
There's numbers in front of him too. Scott's peeled off. Johnson's peeled off to help.
Centering kick. Leverage did well. Punched it down in front. Power in position A. Kicks it out very wide. Lamb battles with Lynch. Close to the boundary line. Lamb played it pretty well. Back to Green. Kicks inside the 50. Gonna get Uze.
He's had a big corner in a bit.
His career high against Brisbane. 29 possessions. None more important, I'd suggest, than this kick. It looks good. Melbourne are in front.
but just so proud of the guys to just never give in. And it would have been easy up there. It was hot, and you're playing against the grand final or premiership team from last year, and all those sort of things. But a real good strength of character to just keep on fighting, keep on going, and things turned our way, and probably the best game we played all year.
White missed it, Whelan didn't, comes away from the congestion, short Uze, down on one knee, settles, back to Whelan, runners wide, great chance here, goes towards the wing, back it comes from Lamb, Green, pops it down towards the pocket, and the mark is held by Neitz.
The top five disposal getters on the ground, Notting Headland leading, and Bizzle, 19 at centre half back.
White, not much with that. Blake had it, lost it. McRae, Branscott, straight to Ward. Now a chance for the Demons. A goal here would be a step in the right direction. A step towards 4 points. Ellis again kicks inside the 50 and Neitz.
Personally, it was a really good day, and I had my work cut out with Lepich and Mel Michael both playing on me that day, and really good players. So it was good to get my hands in the footy.
Short, Walsh is away, draws a man.
They're running away with it now.
Walsh runs through the wing, kicks inside the 50. Guess who?
Mel Michael, take 2.
And should he kick this, it's a long way back for the Lions. But still, plenty of time. Simply the way the game is being played. Neitz. That is as straight as you could wish. Straight through the middle. Neitz gets another one. Melbourne pull away. There's Lamb.
Was it the square-up decision?
Seen a few surplus goals this afternoon, haven't we? As Lamb kicks it down inside the 50. Neitz came hard. Fisted away. Brown gets a hand pass off. Liam Shelley. 52 metres out. Goes long. It's bending back. Touch and go. It's go. Goal to Melbourne.
Looks like Melbourne are just trying to milk the clock at the moment for Brisbane to put some pressure on them, make them play football where they can get it off them. They have got to kick a goal.
Spinning out of trouble, into more trouble. McGrath against the flow. Uze did pretty well in that tight situation. To Bruce, needs an accurate kick to sew it up. It's an accurate kick. It's sewn up. There's the siren. What a comeback and what a win. Celebrations all round as Melbourne win 2011 to 16-14.